Nick and Alex, you still teammates now, right? At the college level. What's it like to still work out together with guys that used to be your competition and guys that you used to see work their way through the ranks at Maryland and now teammates with a bunch of Maryland guys? How's that feel?
It was a lot different, actually knowing them and then hearing about them, I'd say. Because I would hear about guys like Corey Puffett, and I really wouldn't know how they acted or who they were really, just that they were competition. But now I can really become friends with some people I compete with.
Cool. How about you, Nick? How do you feel about that?
You come in and everybody's like PRs and you're like, wow, but in the end of the day, you're all doing the same work, you're all putting in the same effort. It's kind of cool to think that a guy that was beating you, back in high school, you're now right with him in workouts, so it's kind of a cool feeling. And it kind of gives you a little extra competition every day, which is a nice little spark for us.
Cool. And you guys, this is your first year. You guys are freshmen. You're running very well. What's the hardest part about that transition from high school to college? Not just training, but life in general.
Just the amount of stuff we do a day, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's like you wake up, especially on days we have early morning workouts. We'll do the workout. I wake up at like 5:45, walk all the way to the team house, and then stop taking them. And then I also have a full day.
It definitely got pretty hard the first few weeks to get kind of acclimated, especially with 8-hour study hall, which is always kind of a pain. But other than that, I think you kind of get a sense of establishment real fast, and you kind of find your niche. And besides running in general, which has been great so far, even just the social life and everything else in Maryland academically has been awesome. So
cool. So now, you guys have got some AKs under your belt. You've got some training under your belt. Are you surprised? Because I bet you guys are kind of running the pace you used to run for a 5K. Now you're running for another full 2 miles. How's that feel?
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed at myself. I still have a lot of work to do, obviously, but I was really afraid that college wouldn't really work out for me in terms of running, because a lot of guys I see, they kind of get lost in the training, and so I'm just pretty happy with what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I came in just trying to be as optimistic as possible. I wasn't really thinking about trying to be team's #1 or anything, or dropping down a blazing time, but maybe kind of just focus on being consistent. Trying to find a spot in the team where I feel comfortable that I'm actually kind of putting in an effort and contributing to the team. And so far it's worked out pretty well, and I'm happy with the results.
Cool. And just to close, whether it's track, whether it's cross country, whether it's anything else, if you had one big goal by the end of this year to achieve, what do you think it would be?
Man, that's a hard one. Yeah.
Maybe a time you'd want to hit, or maybe a relay, anything like that?
I think it'd be pretty sweet, if our team could if our team could maybe try to get top 4 at ACC's team standings. Because we haven't really, raced against a lot of ACC's competition yet, and we're definitely looking for it to be probably our most competitive meet. And knowing the talent that we have, it'd just be kind of cool if we could, sneak a pretty surprise placing there. So that's probably one of the top goals.
Yeah, let me ask you about that actually. This is your guys' first ACC Championships. You guys nervous? I know they put a lot of hype on the meet for the Maryland team here. So how do you guys feel about that going into your first ACC meet?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's the first time we're going to actually travel on a plane with the team. We're going, South Carolina. It's going to be a pretty big meet. A lot of culture there.
Cool.
Most of our training has been trying to lead up to this one big race. So, and this is definitely going to determine who runs regionals too. So there's a lot on the line, not just for how the team looks, but also for future races. So definitely going to try to make it as fun as possible, but we're taking it really seriously too. So.
Cool. Right on, guys.